Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell the truth about silver. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of December 2019. And we thought, as it's coming up to Christmas, we should talk about $10,000 gold. Now, we have mentioned this previously, in fact, in a number of videos, where we've highlighted that gold is not going to $10,000 anytime soon. And yet, this prediction simply persists. So, we thought we would type into YouTube $10,000 gold, which you can see at the top of the screen, and have a look at what comes out. Well, right at the top, Kitco News 3 months ago. Gold price at $10,000 is not crazy talk, says Frank Holmes. Frank, we've followed you for a long time. And you, to a large extent, although slightly pumperish gold, have been the voice of reason. Shame on you. You know full well gold is not going to $10,000 unless there is an absolute economic collapse. And no one, seriously, is predicting that other than gold and silver pumpers at this present moment in time. People are cautious about the stock market being in a bubble, people are cautious about the bond market, and people are cautious about negative interest rates. But the economic news, whether you think the figures are fanciful, manipulated, created, or whatever, no one is talking about $10,000 anytime soon. Not in the real world, Frank. A year ago, the street investing strategies is $10,000 gold what investors want. And they refer to Jim Rickards. Jim Rickards, excellent author of a number of books on currency, gold, silver. We'll come back to him in a moment. Why gold is going to $10,000 soon. Shadow Stack. Oh, published 4 months ago. These are quite recent. A year ago, $10,000 gold when silver and gold will finally take off. Ooh, two names that we're all familiar with. Mike Maloney and David Morgan. 4 months ago, Jim Rickards, $10,000 gold is coming. And it says gold has been one of the best performing assets in 2017. Do they mean 19? It has been a good performer in 2019. Nowhere near 10,000 though. Frank Holmes. The economics back up $10,000 gold and beyond. So, Frank, not only have you gone from being a reasonable analyst on gold, where you would say in the past gold might go up $50 or might go up $100, you've now converted 10,000. Now it's beyond. Shadow Stack again, familiar name. $10,000 gold versus $10,000 silver. Oh my God, pros and cons. I'm not even going to comment. Oh, who's this? The case for $10,000 gold, Illuminati silver, 3 years ago. Listen to that one. And we point out to you why that is almost impossible. And what would be necessary for that to actually come about. Kitco News is 10,000 gold. I think we mentioned that earlier. Oh, Rickards, 3 years ago. We're not talking about in the last few months. 3 years ago. Why gold is going to $10,000. Happens to be, I think at the time, he was publishing this book, The New Case for Gold. After all, if one were going to say, well, gold might go up a couple $100 over the next 3 years, would you buy that book? I certainly wouldn't. But if I told you that gold was going to $10,000, and in this book I'm going to show you how, then perhaps I might be tempted. 11 months ago, at least he's consistent. Gold at $10,000 an ounce. But look, James Rickards say that gold can go to $10,000 an ounce if we were to go back to the gold standards. Byron King, Kitco News. These names keep coming up. Kitco News. It's not just Jim Rickards. I prescribe to $10,000 gold. Byron King. I don't know these people. Departures Capital. Is gold going to $10,000 per ounce? Gold hits fresh year, multi-year tops. New gold bull market. Well, it's actually come back down a little. UK spread betting 4 years ago. Will gold achieve $10,000 an ounce in our lifetime? Gold $10,000 in currency reset as Russia-China gold demand overwhelmed gold futures manipulation. Yeah, they've bought so much gold, we've seen how high the price has gone. 3 years ago, Jim Rickards and Egon von Grey discussed $10,000 gold. Six years, RT, Max Kaiser, gold to hit $10,000 per ounce in 21st century. Do you know we might agree with you there, Max? 21st century? We've got another 80 years to go. Junius Maltby, 2 years ago, gold and silver demand, currencies, 10,000 gold and $600 silver. Peter Schiff, here it comes. 9 years ago, $10,000 an ounce gold price prediction. Based on the current inflationary policies of the United States, Peter Schiff has predicted a $5,000 an ounce gold price. Well done. Never let it be said that his timing is whatever. Did you buy gold 9 years ago? In dollar terms? Doing extraordinarily well today if you did. Not. Return to gold standard would push gold to $10,000 an ounce. John Butler's The Gold Revolution. 7 years ago. 7 years ago, why gold is going to $10,000 and how you can protect yourself from the coming hyperinflation. Really, hyperinflation, yeah. In fact, what America particularly has been suffering from, and other parts of the Western world, is deflation, not hyperinflation. Bullion mark, 10 years ago, gold $10,000 and silver $1,000. Greg McCoach discusses the perfect storm for gold and silver and why $10,000 gold and $1,000 silver is now a real possibility. 3 years ago, here he comes. Central banks will send gold to $10,000 or higher. When? At least the Max Kaiser one said in the 21st century. When, James? Here we go. Peter Schiff, gold, $10,000, May the 11th, 2010. Have you noticed these same names popping up? Here we go. Our favorite gold pumping channel, Palisade Radio. Eric Sprott. Gold is going to $5,000 and then $10,000 per ounce. Bullion mark part 2, 10,000 gold, 1,000 silver. James Rickards. Shocking. Gold will explode to 10,000 and beyond. Have you noticed these headlines? 3 years ago. 10,000 gold, $1,000 silver, part 3 of 3 by Bullion Mark, 10 years ago. Why are we labouring this point, you may ask yourself? There is a reason. Let's just have a quick look. $100 silver. Silver Slayer. Okay, Silver Slayer, interesting site, but to be blunt, in our opinion, excellent at these captions. All kudos to you, far better than we are, but enormous clickbait. $100 plus silver. $100 silver is going to happen. Are we ready for $100 silver? 5 reasons for $100 silver. Who's buying $100 silver? $100 silver and silver supply squeeze coming soon. Who's there? Oh, that's us. And that's why we tell you it's not going to happen. We better add that. $100 silver, really. Asset Builder, 79 views 3 years ago. Notice you get some of these other channels and they just jump on the bandwagon. $100 silver, $1,000 silver. It is very possible. No, it is not. You need complete economic collapse for it to be possible. $1,000 silver, economic collapse, or perhaps 30 or 40 years' time when silver becomes scarce, if it does. But it's not possible today. Even look at silver at its peak 3 years after the 2008 collapse. Nowhere near $1,000. World News Report today, a year ago. Here we go. $100 silver, $5,000 gold by 2019. Are you embarrassed? World News Report today, whoever it was you interviewed. Are you embarrassed? Because we would be. We get embarrassed if we're $1 or $2 out on silver and maybe $50 out on gold. Are you embarrassed? Bill Murphy, 2 years ago, $100 silver, when? Oh, fair play to Urban Lifestyle. Silver price is going to 100, I don't want it. Silver Dragon, is it possible for silver to go over $100 per ounce? Here we go. End time news, appropriately called. Why the silver price will explode to $50, $100, $600 an ounce. Jeff Clark, silver could go to $100. No, it cannot. No, economy of the world cannot. Total collapse. Yeah, you need absolute total collapse. And even then, we're not even convinced it'll go to $100 an ounce. What about Coin Group of Minnesota? What to do when silver hits $100 per ounce? Oh, so it's not, is it going to hit $100? It's what you're going to do when it does. Bill Murphy, 3 years ago. Bill, how can you constantly be interviewed when you come out with this? Silver rocket ship, $100 silver soon, 3 years ago. ABC News US. $100 silver soon, 6 years ago. Yeah, certainly on the mark then. Future money trends. $100 silver. Here we come. 3 years ago. Yep. Oh my goodness. This is a great one. Look at this. Look at this. Steve St. Angelo of SRS Rocco Report. Often published. See them on Zero Hedge all the time. $20 gold. Sorry, $20 oil. Yeah. Hang on. What is oil? $58. WTI crude, $64. Brent crude. $100 silver. How much is silver? Look up here. $16.65. Not far out, are we? 10,000 Dow Jones. So what actually is the Dow Jones? Oh, 27,900. Why do you people follow these fortune tellers. Keith Newmar, world's top primary silver producer, predicts $100 silver after stock price rises 600% in 2016 alone. Future money trends. Notice, are we getting a sort of indication here of these channels? 3 years ago, Bill Murphy again, Victory Independence, interviewed. $100 silver coming much quicker than people think. Gold 1900 plus. Yeah, much. So when are you thinking it's going to come then, Bill? 3 years ago. Now this one's not a surprise. World's top primary silver producer predicts $100 silver after stock price rises 600% in 2006. Of course they did. They want their stock price to rise 1,000% or 5,000% or 10,000%. If I had a silver mine, I'd be predicting silver at $100 when it's only 15 or 13 at the time, or 14. Because imagine what my stock price would be then. And if I'm a major shareholder in that company, my word, I'll become a billionaire. Bo Polney. Good old Bo. Often interviewed. Smart looking guy. $100 silver, $10,000 gold. Stock market crash is coming. 3 years ago. Oh, here we go. Bill Murphy again. We've now got a physical shortage. Yeah. $100 silver reality. Brother John F. Finance and Liberty. $100 silver could be conservative. 3 years ago. I don't mean to go on and on, which is what I'm actually doing at this moment in time. But I sit here sometimes in a state of almost despair, because I see these same names. David Morgan, $100 silver is fair value. Really? Really, David? Fair value? Silver, here we go. Silver, $100 as China and East take over price fixing starting April 19. Bill Murphy of Garter. 3 years ago, crushed the street. Why do these guys have any credibility whatsoever? Why does anyone watch these channels? 9 years ago, $10,000 gold. 7 years ago. 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and yet they have their disciples. They have people who follow them. And we sit here and we just shake our heads thinking, are you mad? Do you deserve being conned? Because that's what it looks like. $100 silver when JP Morgan loses control. Oh dear. 1 minute JP Morgan is controlling the price and stocking up, and then the next minute they're going to lose control. Really? They've held on to control for a couple of years then, Bill. And you predicted that sort of price a couple of years ago. They must be far more controlling than anyone can possibly imagine. Okay, we're going to end this now. This is a rant. It's a rant because we feel sorry for those who followed some of these guys and bought in on the basis of these sorts of expectations. We don't think buying gold and silver is a bad thing to do. We don't. It's a great currency hedge in our opinion. But we know of so many people, and we get emails constantly saying, we wish we came across your channel sooner because we believed these pumpers back in 2011, 12, 13, and we stocked up on gold and silver. If you did it in US dollar terms, you'd still be losing money. And in silver's case, a heck of a lot of money. And yet, we have no doubt there will be people commenting on this channel, telling us, no, but one day they will be right. You're banking shills. You're protecting the status quo, the deep state. No, we're trying to show you the scandal of these people. $100 silver soon. JP Morgan scandal 6 years ago. Rant over. See the headlines for yourself. Make your own assessment. The headlines speak for themselves. One thing we will say, we appreciate your support, but what we do recommend is that you go and look for yourselves. Have a look at these pumpers, have a look at the clickbaiters, have a look at those who have a vested interest in telling you that gold and silver are going to the moon anytime soon. That's our depressive rant for the day. Normal service will be resumed tomorrow. Thank you for listening. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.